What's up? Got a Kizer here. Yeah, as big as a Kizer fan as I am, you knew I had to get one of these mini Militaws. So I have a full size Militaw, and I mean, stunning. The knife is just wonderful. This little mini is in Nitro V, black G10, and it's got this Makuruti inlay with steel liners. Yeah, so that's a mouthful. And y'all know that I struggle talking. I don't know. Anyways, man, let's get in here. Let's get a look at the mini Militaw. Okay. It's got Christmas packaging going on here, but a full set of screws. I think everything except the pivot. Yep, no pivot in there. And best wishes. Little Christmas tag if you wanted to make this a gift. I guess that's pretty cool. Whole thing of stickers. Says Merry Christmas. Yeah, a bunch of Christmas stuff going on there. What's this here? Got a cleaning cloth and then, I don't know, card in different languages. All right. Well, cool. I mean, what better gift on my Christmas list could there be than a knife? I can't think of many, I'll be honest. Because I see the reaction that people give me when I give them a knife. And it's always pretty stunning, pretty awesome. Wow. I mean, wow. Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to pull all this out of the way so we're not looking at that. Man, look at this thing. That black G10 with that brown wood. It's got a thumb flick and then a front flipper. I guess let's do the front flipper first. Oh man. Wow. It's got a satin finish. So let's say Mini Militaw, Nitro V, and then the designer's logo. And then on this side, a pretty subtle little Kizer. It's lacking the Kizer logo. That's interesting. I guess it's because it's on a pocket clip. Yeah. Let's check that action. Yeah, very nice. Spidey flick. Oh, yeah. Thumb flick. Yep. Wonderful. Wow, is that good? Okay. I like it. Yeah, that thumb flick, that Spidey flick. Whew. Come on, man. Very nice. And that black and that brown, man, does that look good. So I'm feeling something here. There's sharp edges. It's the G10. The G10 is sharp. It's not the wood, but the G10 is is sharp on these inlays. It's the weirdest thing. So right there, that G10 is crisp. Now, I'm pretty sure I can knock that down, but yeah, it's sharp everywhere. I can feel it. I don't. It's not sharp like it's going to cut me sharp, but it's like my fingers are sticking to it. It's just pokey. Wow, interesting. The action on this thing, though, man, it's good. Definitely a small knife. I'm pretty sure closed, I can tuck it right in there. Yeah, almost completely disappears. Yeah, excellent, man. Wonderful action. What about the tension on this pocket clip? Yeah, pretty solid. All right, well, let's get in there. Because definitely one of the things I'm going to peek at is that being pokey the way it is. Yeah. All the hardware is blacked out, the pivot, the pocket clip. And I do love this black G10. Man, is it nice. Where do we got to go? This one here has got to go. Not too overly tight. And then the back pocket clip screws got to go. There it is. I mean, it just came apart in my hand. I'm going to pull that pocket clip because I think I'm going to pull these inserts. A little bit of oil on the detent ball here. They cleared the coating off of the steel liner where the washers are running, or the bearings, my bad. Very nice. Lots of skeletonizing going on here. In the steel liner on this side, I've already got one of these screws out. I'm going to take this insert out here. I've got to investigate that. Oh, that's a smaller screw than the other one. This top one's a little longer. This one holding just the insert in is a smaller screw. I'm guessing there'll be 3 of those, and then one of the other goes into the barrel spacer. Just standard liner. The action was so good, I'm not going to bother with that for sure. All right, let's see if I can separate these. Oh, yeah. Yep, very simple. And so none of this felt sharp. It was this. And it is. It's crazy sharp. I mean, they milled it, but it's not knocked down at all. I mean, it's crazy sharp. And I'm pretty sure this knife's going to get sent over to Timber's Edge. But, man, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't knock that down a little bit. Let's take this side apart, because this side felt exactly the same way. It didn't feel any different. It's these edges right here on that G10 are just super sharp, and I'm pretty sure I can knock that down very simply. All these other screws are small, just like the other side. No worries. And then even on the G10, they've skeletonized it to reduce weight. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this one's sharp as can be as well. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a run at them. 100% I am. And if nobody wants to pick that up at Timber's Edge, well, then maybe I'll have to put it in permanently. I am going to take my little file and just see if I can't touch that edge. I've got a flat file, and I think that's going to be more conducive to what I'm doing here than this round file. So I think I'm going to grab it. Okay, so here's what I did, and I already did them all, but I just took my little flat file and I just went lightly over these edges. And golly, were they sharp, man. And they're still sharp, but they're not anything like they were. So, yeah, just one of my little files. Knocked it out of the park. Done. All right, now we're going to wipe everything off. I mean, you tell me, man, I don't know. It's kind of odd. Got internal stop pins here on this Nitro V, and they're black. And I think I noticed that, except for the bronze part, the even the cage bearings have black highlights in them. So kind of definitely stuck with a theme here. Nice little wood inserts. I mean, it's a cool little knife. I mean, why they were milled so sharp? I mean, I guess I understand why. It's because they wanted to make it crisp, and I don't know. Do they use water jets, or how do they cut this stuff with a wire? I'm not sure, but they do it really accurately, and of course it left sharp edges. I mean, it may be the talk of the town. I don't know. I don't keep up with most stuff, so I mean, maybe I'd have known that if I kept up with goings on. But yeah, not that interested. I thought it looked pretty cool, and I thought, man, I'm gonna have to get me one of those and check it out, because I do really, really like the full size. The full size Militaw is something else, man. It's traditional, but yet it's kind of old school. It's got a traditional vibe, but it's definitely got like a new modern take on it. Does it make sense? I don't know. I'm babbling, man. Let me before I go too far with this insert, how does this feel now? Oh yeah, night and day. There's still some sharp edges there that could be smoothed off a little better, but yeah, 1,000,000% better. I wasn't looking to change the world. I just wanted to knock down the most egregious parts of that, and I think I did. There we go. Might as well do this side while I'm putting stuff together. What am I doing? Come on, man. Golly, that was... It's like I was losing my mind there for a second. How many times am I going to flip that around? Here we go. So the big question is, do I like this enough to get down on a premium version? Because I have the nice version of the other one, the full size. And I couldn't imagine not having that in my collection. I mean, it's that good. I may sell off a lot of Kizers, but that's probably a keeper. And so the question is this mini Militaw a keeper? Love the flat black on the hardware. I guess I should have. And this is something that Kizer's kind of known for. They capture even these barrel spacers. See the flat? It's only going to go in that hole one way, right there. And so it's captured. I mean, it's a small thing, but yet, I mean, it's kind of a big thing. That screw doesn't want to seem to go into that barrel spacer. Let's try the other screw. Yep, not sure why. It's different in some way, and it did not want to go in there. All right, did I wipe them bearings off? I don't think I did. I don't remember doing it. So rather than put it back together without cleaning them, if I'm redoing it, I think that's what's happens when you get a little older. You have to redo stuff because you don't remember if you did it. All right, We're going to go open side of that cage up because we've got a recess here in the blade. Oh, man. Nice. And just a tiny little bit where that detent ball is running. I've got another backspacer that's got to go in here. Yep, right there. It's captured, but the screw doesn't go through the other side. Isn't that interesting? Pocket clip is up on top of the G10 and the wood. It's got 2 screws, so I mean, it's not optimal. I wish it was recessed in some form. But on a knife this small, I'm pretty sure as long as these screws stay tight, we should be okay here. Shouldn't have any future issues. If they come loose, the screws are recessed. Let's check that pivot, make sure I'm not too tight. I mean, how that action's running, I'm just going to say I'm not. There's no wiggle, and there's no wiggle. Well, there's actually a little wiggle right there, so I am going to tighten that just a little bit. See if I can get that out. Yep. Blade centered. Okay. Let's get rid of these. All right. I mean, the action on this, it's an A to A minus. Man, is it good. Which, you know, it's not shocking. Kizer knows how to make a knife, man. No doubt. And their actions, I mean, when you're shocked is when you get one of the actions, meh, you know. Not bad, because I don't know that I have a Kizer with bad action. I think they have enough of a QC process that those don't get out, because I don't know that I have one. But I have some that have stunning action, and then some that, you know, are good. I don't even know that I have any that are kind of meh. You know what I mean? Yeah, this thing's A to A. It's an A minus to an A. It's really good. Ergonomics. So not so confident, very confident, and this is going to come right up to a confident grip. It's small enough that it will tuck into my palm, and my palm can absorb any backward pressure, and the recess is definitely deep enough that I can lock in there. Fair jimping. I mean, I can slide my thumb right through it with pressure down on it. But I mean, all in all, I'm really locked in here. So I'll take it up to a confident grip. Not going to go past it. This reverse grip, capping it with my thumb, grabbing onto that pocket clip. Yeah, this is whoop, whoop, money, man. Wow, am I locked in there? And then this, I can get here. It's just I'm pretty exposed to the edge of the blade right there. Yep, not a big fan of that right there. Let's check the pocket clip. It's almost time to trade out some shorts, man. Yeah, so wonderful. Even though the clip isn't recessed down, it just went right in there, man. Really smooth. I'm afraid it's going to lack tension here on standard jean size material because this is like triple stitched and it's just thicker. Standard jeans right here, I mean, it's got good tension. It's not great tension. It's not where I would want it. I would want it just a little more tension. So I'm going to do it. Okay, I squeezed that up and put some good tension on it. Get these screws back in. Always, when I put tension on a pocket clip like that, I always start back with that back screw because that back screw will grab and flatten that out pretty good. Yeah, there's a ton of tension on there now. So let's see how we run. Standard jean size material. Oh yeah, it's a dryer clip now. And what that means is I could put this right here, throw these in the dryer, let it tumble around. It'll bang this around, bonk and clunk. 30 minutes, I pull that out, that knife's still going to be right there. Yeah, wonderful. Could fall down, get in a tussle, run, about 50 feet before I ran out of wind. And reach back and that knife's going to be right where I left it. So, yeah, good pocket clip. Let's check it for safety. Make sure there's no blade contact areas. Yeah, the tip's way recessed. There's no contact through the back. And the clip is wonderful. So clip's good, tip's good. I can handle this knife any way I want. And I don't have to worry about making contact with the sharp part. Detent on the bottom. Very snappy. You can hear it kind of click in there. And so it's going to hold that blade closed in the pocket. I wonder if that Nitro V is sharp from the Kizer factory. Yeah, buddy. Yep, nice. Price and availability, man. That's where we're at. What do you got to pay for a mini Militaw entry level? This is an entry level piece, even with the wood. G10 wood, steel liners, mini Militaw, Nitro V steel. What's the cost on that? I believe you'll find these around $60 over at Timber's Edge. Now remember, there's discounts that for being a channel subscriber, channel members, but I believe this should list out for about 59 bucks, 60 bucks, I think. Yep, free shipping, no tax. Come on, man, Timber's Edge. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Kizer Mini Militaw, Nitro V, G10, and then Kookaboo. I don't know, some kind of wood in there. But man, it's attractive. Appreciate y'all watching.